Welcome to the next installment of the Risk Management video series. I'm Beth Ottana, member of the Risk Management Subcommittee, and here with attorney Matt Johnson of Divine Millimet, legal counsel for the New Hampshire REALTORs. Matt is going to discuss the topic of coming soon and delayed showing listings. Could you explain to us what coming soon listings are all about?
Of course. So coming soon is really a pre-MLS or pre-NARIN marketing tool where people will put on the fact that a property is coming soon but is not yet in MLS.
Okay. Are there risks and benefits to using the coming soon listing?
Yes, there are. First and foremost, to do that, you need to have a signed brokerage agreement with the listing client. There is no exception under New Hampshire law for that, so you do have to comply with all the rules and regulations. And second, you need to be mindful that the Real Estate Commission is taking a hard look at this process because they believe it is ripe for abuse. There is concerns in the marketplace that coming soon is being used to essentially funnel listings to in-house buyers and not really have the property fully exposed to the market.
Okay. Now, how do these compare with delayed showing listings?
Great question, Beth. Delayed showings are a field or an option in the MLS where you can enter a property. It used to be that you had to put the property in and make it immediately available for showing, but they recognized that doesn't always work. So that's an example where you put a property in but indicate a date on which showings first started, which would be later than the date it was on the MLS.
Okay. So are there risks and benefits to the delayed showings or best practices for their use?
Yes, delayed showings, the best practices, and the Real Estate Commission has made this very clear. If you put on a delayed showing and it has a date certain, say Saturday, October 1st is the first date for showings, you need to adhere to that rule. The place where there's abuse is people put the date on and buyers wait for the October 1st showing date, and all of a sudden the property's already under agreement by the time they get there to see the property. So you have to counsel your sellers that they do have to wait, and you have to resist the temptation of other very persuasive buyer's agents to let their clients in before that deadline.
Okay, great. So it sounds as if these are both useful tools if used judiciously.
Absolutely. The risk or the concern is that both tools are being used to steer properties to in-house buyers and thereby help the firm potentially at the expense of the seller. You need to be mindful as agents that your duty really is to the seller, and you have to ask yourself the question for both of these tools: is using these tools for the benefit of, and will it maximize the value to the seller when they're selling their property? If the answer to that question is yes for those tools, they're absolutely permissible, but if not, you should think about a different strategy for your seller client.
Okay, great. Oh, great information, Matt. Thank you. This is a hot topic, and we encourage you to email your questions to Dave Cummings, and Matt will review the questions and do a follow-up video in the near future. Thank you very much, Matt.
Thank you.